there you are. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Охуеть, фризик. Что за хуйня была? Не умирает ли плойка?
Sebastian, there you are. I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about? I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student. If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me. So, why were you looking for me? I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library. He can't get it himself? He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but... You want to show some initiative. Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section. And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one. Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
Погнали, блядь.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The disillusionment charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Здорово, здорово. Да пока пойдет. Блять, попробовать на ютубе нахуй. На этом ебаном твиче нихуя ничего не... Да иди ты нахуй. Куда мне надо ебануть? Ебать, я нажимаю R2, иди нахуй. Чтобы использовать заклинание или предмет, вы должны сначала добавить его в свой... Иди нахуй. Я в ахуе. У меня игра зависла. Нет, все равно... О, бля. Сюда нахуй.
I'll be quieter than a jobber knob.
А пиздюк, бля. А тратится? Стопудово тратится.
Still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Wait, why do we need a key? Isn't there a spell for this?
Alohomora. That's how I always used to get in. But the librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast an anti-Alohomora charm on the lock. So now it's just this key. But don't worry. I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Пиздос ты, блядь.
The key. Here it is.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
Полила? Старая, блядь.
Goodness gracious, what a mess.
That wasn't so difficult after all. How to find that book.
Сейчас, подожди-то, блядь.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's full
Дай на паузу поставлю. Блядь, стрим будет как по кайфу, нахуй.
Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Блядь, стрим будет. Так.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
Бля, подожди. Не знаю, насчет форта я подумаю, блядь. Сука, старая идет.
Should be in the clear now. There's no need for us to be skulking about.
О, рука. Я прикол.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section?
Шляпа.
Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
Колдуна.
No, we've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's.
Тут не надо,
But
нельзя
I can
спать,
research
ну,
on my
блядь,
own.
полиции
No need to
нельзя.
concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after.
Для
Which is
тут
what,
есть.
precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic. Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
Её пидорасит. Я нихуя не вижу, если честно, ебать. Ебать, не вижу ничего.
Who have we here? Sebastian Solo and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't you...
I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell.
Я крыса.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
How do I know you won't go to the librarian and blame this all on me?
Why would I do that? I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Accio! Levioso!
Ёбаный ты что? Где?
Reparo.
Опа. Опа. Сука.
Lumos.
О, блядь, ну уже. Люмос там.
Of course. That's it. There must be more to this room. Where might this
Я
lead?
знаю.
Reparo. Accio. Levioso.
Бля, я уёбнусь так на.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Ебало получил. Ебало получил. Съебался нахуй. И по сути надал. Да не, ну нахуй. Пошел нахуй.
Accio. Accio.
Ой. Не было то бы забрать.
Accio.
Ух ты! Я
This
попробую.
must be the way forward, but to where?
И Выяснил.
Lumos. Levioso.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Срямба. Сейчас. Есть ёбаный?
Accio. Protego. Accio.
Стрямба нахуй.
Incendio. Accio. Protego. Incendio. Accio.
Бля, не то сделал.
It is a book after all.
Шляпник, ёпта. Эти пошла, осуждаю такие высказывания. Москва строится. Я русский.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Possibly.
Sebastian.
Себастьян сделал Себастьяна.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Для крыса. Пивс. Блять, нету других слов, как на пивс, нахуй. Так, я знаю, куда потом приду. Ебать, блядь, Моцарт играет там. Откуда знаешь?
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Fig, you have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
Все, съебал, старый. Давай. Эти книгу ты мне заклинание нахуй.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends.
Проводили им заниматься, ребятки.
You can learn from them as well.
Так, что у нас вообще по заданиям, блядь? Основное. Пока нет ничего. Потом. Чё не одето? Чё? Ляпсна. Okay. Знания. Уже, по-моему, что-то прокачивать можно. Не пизди, ну. Опа. Ля какая шляпа, на.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Опа, еще от тебя задание услышал. Иди нахуй. Опять я залагал. Все, пиздец, опять я встал.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Пойду флажки, иди нахуй. Нихуя не сюда. Блядь, ты. Нихуя себе. Ну куда мне это надо пиздушить? Да я рот ебал, если честно, открою эту хуйню. Что это, блядь? Девушка раз... из Агау. Бля, иди нахуй. Травологии. Протейгу. Протейгу. Ладно, я что бегаю-то? В класс травологии надо, да? Это я рот ебал.
There's something in there. I just know.
Reparo.
Сука, шкалер ты ёбаный, а.
She growing Punja's onion again.
Иди в Майнкрафт поиграй.
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these.
Школьниками не напиздеть, бля.
A little treat for your auntie.
Сука, твои училки все напишу, блядь.
Hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
Как ты разговариваешь, блядь? Ты все твои училки солью, нахуй.
How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bowl.
Интересно, я тоже там так же?
Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio.
Акционная.
Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the temples and give it a firm tug.
На 2 года, блядь. Сука, тоже уж хуйнется нахуй, такой класс работает. Давай нахуй вниз.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
Блядь, школьник преподает школьникам, нахуй, ебать у вас прикол, конечно.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany me. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Он как-то в Дискорде Сигму показывал. Я вообще ржал, да.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian.
52.
And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him.
Куда меня ведешь? Почему сюда?
Oh. Thank you.
Here we are.
Сможешь.
Home of the Chinese. See that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it.
Спиздив нахуй.
They'll do the rest.
Еще спиздим. Вот такой же манекен с помощью капусты, как, блядь. Один.
Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course, you're, not someone to be trifled with. I see that. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants, too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Опа, спиздив. Я сейчас тут все подчищу, блядь. А ну съебался. Бля, я не туда иду, нахуй. Пошел в жопу отсюда. Серьезно, 9 минут прошло, ты уже вырос как кабаниха, блядь. Мне еще 6 минут.
Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
Давай.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. Good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Ёбарь, террорист из меня вырастет, нахуй. Осуждаю.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Блядь, прикольное слово. Ну, ёбарь.
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
Что там у нас дальше по заданиям? Да, блядь. Ну, блядь. О! А ну, съебались, суки. Бля, перестань так разговаривать, пожалуйста, меня эта хуйня напрягает. Идите нахуй, встали тут, блядь. Опа. Сука, нахуй.
Maybe all resort to someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
Professor Black would never lie.
Давай, обучай нахуй.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients.
Чё, блядь, толочь? Иди нахуй. Что? Иди нахуй. И в ту сторону кручу.
Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir.
Ну, блядь, аж сам. Ебало. Конченые осуждают твои
Well
действия.
done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing.
and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
My parents Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
Very well. I'll bring you a Fwooper feather.
Brilliant! Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Keep your potion stations organized.
Ты представляешь, как такие, блядь, чаты быстро отслеживаются? Я тебе серьезно говорю? О, почучено. Я забыл, что надо делать. Это вообще никак.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld.
Oh.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but clever. See you soon, no doubt.
Почему-то, короче, жесткому за то, что вы на ее странице нашли, блядь, в сохраненных фотографиях поцелуй лесбиянок. И это было тогда, когда она училась в школе. Это было 10 лет назад.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
And now we add the mallow sweet and...
Ну, я приготовил...
Revelio. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah! Dragon's Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor.
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish.
Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me.
I brewed an Adurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, Professor.
You will not earn favor with me by failing to take responsibility for your actions. I suggest you heed my warning. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
И чё, блядь?
I think each of us has had enough excitement for
Играют
one
нахуй,
day.
по кайфу
Class is
будут.
dismissed.
А чё тебе сюда нахуй? А в смысле, блядь?
Glad I don't have to stay in the castle for the holidays. I find the moving staircases unnerving.
Какого вопроса? Почему так долго стрим идет? Я же сказал, мне по кайфу играть пока что в Хогвартс. Блядь, нет, надо. Надо сейчас закончить играть. Сейчас задание последнее пройду. Блять, я, может, VPN нормальный скинуть, нет? Только там 100 рублей. 100 рублей в месяц одно устройство. Если два подключаешь, то 200 рублей в месяц. Опа. Опа. Опа, надо.
I should investigate.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Что ты там пишешь нас? Говорю же, блин, пацаны, сейчас когда будет. О, дорогой пропуск. Что, ёбнулись? Что такое боевой пропуск, дорогой? Да я рот ебал, такой дорогой пропуск. Короче, я сейчас с компа все буду делать. Я, наверное, сейчас закончу стрим и пойду. Короче, там какие-то нововведения, блядь, пишут. Типа, если у вас нету желтого предупреждения, то можете оплачивать за такси. У меня пропуска нет. Я улутанул.
She was polite, but
Ой, ну,
perhaps
отряд,
understandably
да,
would not discuss
Я
details
путаю
with the
просто.
student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen and find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
Ну, Xbox ввели новые санкции, поэтому выполните действия ниже для проверки. Заходите на эту страницу, там будет кнопка «Добавить в корзину». Нажимаете и добавляете. В правом верхнем углу страницы нажимаете на корзину и присылаете мне скриншот окна. Желательно залить скриншот окна. После этого я захожу, я скажу, нужно ли вам оплачивать или создавать новый аккаунт. Не забудьте выполнить эти шаги, чтобы избежать проблем перед покупкой. Хуйня какая-то. Сейчас, блядь, посмотрю у другого продавца. Ну давай ты. И он пишет: перед оплатой, пожалуйста, напишите мне, и я выдам инструкцию, как проверить аккаунт. Кто будет оплачивать, не написав мне, не проверив аккаунт по инструкции, если вдруг ваш аккаунт не подойдет, тому возврат не будет. От вас потребуется почта, пароль. Он должен быть привязан к эпику. Бля, сейчас надо, короче, проверять аккаунт, блядь, можно или нет, нахуй. Через аккаунт Xbox покупать, нахуй. Я просто всегда через Xbox покупал. Короче, перед покупкой, отряда надо проверить аккаунт Xbox. Можно на нем оплачивать или нет. А продавцы высылают проверочную ссылку, типа, там смотришь. Да я уже нескольких продавцов так просмотрел. И все одно и то же пишут.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time.
Allow me to put you... I shall kill you for this when I get down from here! Really enjoying the view. It's a little... Accio.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. Oh, I'm gonna eat.
Hang on, we can hold them off.
I'm not going anywhere.
You take this student over my dead body!
Reparo.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Блядь, что прикалываетесь? Серьезно, нахуй. Ну и нахуя так сделать, блядь? А если, блядь, посмотреть этот через плойку, блядь? Так, во, хорошо. Не, мне не нахуй, не Xbox нужен. Платформы, блядь. О, PS. PS. Не покупайте сразу. Сначала напишите мне. Еблан. Да я рот ебал. Охуеть. Нихуя себе. Так я, блядь, проще могу. Я нахуй в Аргентину нахуй полечу, блядь. Делаю себе, блядь, карточку нахуй и ебашу обратно домой. Потом нахуй сосу лапу, блядь, полгода, потому что деньги все проебу, блядь. Не, давай я, блядь, с тобой потом попищу. Ладно, короче, пошел я все покупать. Блядь, сейчас столько морок нахуй будет. Я рот ебал. О. И что бы с этим мастер-кардом можно было бы делать? Привязать к PS-ке? Да я, может быть, запущу на Твиче. На Твиче. Ну, давай, сейчас я запущу через 10 минут.